So we are in Sydney, Australia, exploring what Sydney has to offer. It is day 1 of 10 days in Australia, so make sure you subscribe and come along with me on this adventure. It's my first time in Sydney, and if it's yours, then join me and we'll explore together. I am on my first day out walking here in Sydney, Australia. Gonna just see what is out here, what the streets have to offer. Feels a lot like New York City in this area. It's the first thing I'm noticing. It's really nice and warm, a little bit humid. It is busy, lots of traffic. All right, let's go. Really exciting. Definitely feels like I'm in a big city here in this area that I'm in, which I have no idea what area this is called. All I know is my hotel is here, so we're gonna explore together. There's a cupcake shop. It's called Cupcakes on the Pitt. That's ironic. These look a lot like the Sprinkles cupcakes. Really cool. But I guess how many ways can you make a cupcake look? But I just see some resemblance. And they are closed right now, so it closes at 2:30. So we'll try again tomorrow. Lots of nice shops. The streets are buzzing. Look at the city. The wind is kicking up. It's pretty windy. But the breeze feels really nice, I have to say that. It's my first day in Sydney, Australia. So we're just exploring to see what the city has to offer. That is a cool building there. It is very windy. I do see a Westfield Mall coming up. I also see an art house hotel. Really nice and boutique-y. But the wind, it feels so good. The breeze is amazing. This is the Hilton Sydney, the Wilson by Hilton. The streets are nice and clean. These buildings are gorgeous here. Oh wow. I'm gonna look at what they're building. That's awesome. Now I've seen a few of these UGG shops here along this one street. This is at least my second UGG shop. I had to stop in there and get some Uggs. These are gorgeous. Passing a Skechers. So interesting, and no matter where you go in the world, it seems like we all have the same shops, familiar brands. This is a really nice mall inside of here. Lancome. It's called La Duty Free. There's a Rolex store right across the street. Swarovski crystals as well. Swarovski. Tag Heuer. Ooh. Really nice high-end shops. We're approaching Market Street and Pitt Street, and there's a Westfield Mall, Australia. Now the street's completely stopped, and I have like a promenade here where everybody's just walking through, which is pretty neat looking. Just a nice day here in Sydney. I'll do a time check here. The Westfield Mall. It is 3:32 in the afternoon on a Friday in Sydney, Australia. Nice picture of this cross bridge here at the mall.
Allons, on va avec Anne-Laure. Alors, en fait, on passe à peine.
Zara. I see a Pandora, Foot Locker, Swatch, another UGG. That's my third UGG store that I've seen. I've only walked about 4 blocks. PopMart, which is super popular. Swatch. It's PopMart. And here's a mobile store. It's called T. Never seen that before. Oh my god, that PopMart is packed. There's a bunch of Labubus in here. Let's see how those look. Oh my goodness. There's tons of Labubus. Praise. How fun. How fun is that? Little creatures. Oh, it's a nice breeze coming from inside of the Westfield. And then, looks like there's multi-levels. That area is called Mid-City. This is really cool. It's my first time exploring Sydney, Australia. So, if you're new here and it's your first time, then welcome. Welcome to the channel. And I'm glad that you're here to explore with me. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I will be here for 10 days exploring Sydney, Australia. So every day we'll explore something new. Oh, wow. How neat is this little area? Let's walk through here. I'm drawn in by this look and feel. It's called the Strand. But the look and feel has drawn me in. Although I was headed somewhere else, I have to see this. Well, first of all, the floor. This is beautiful tile. And there's an underground area. Oh, look at all the beads and jewels. Wow. Oh, the fine leather goods. Let me show you the upstairs. The leather goods. These are gorgeous. Wrong touch, but these are so gorgeous. It's called the Leatherer. And just look at this building. It's like a skylight the whole way through. So it's completely lit all in the center, which makes it feel amazing in here. And I just love the way the floor feels too. All the micro mini tiles. These tiny little shops. Oh, a tea shop. Oh, that's a little tea shop. Neat. Oh, and a shoe shine. Look at that. And there's stairs that lead up to somewhere beautiful. I don't know. But that's a shoe shine. Coffee and lattes and cookies. Another little tea shop. Tea shop of Sydney, Australia. Card shop. You can have custom-made cars and tea cloths. It's a letterpress. Oh, and look at the hat store. Everybody's trying on wonderful hats. What a neat little place. So glad I wandered upon it. All these tiny little shops, and here's Australian stones. Oh, and I know this, Tommy Bahama. Now that's a familiar store. And a chocolatier. What a neat place. I'm coming out the other side and I see McDonald's, which looks very familiar. Let me find out the name of this plaza. It's called the Strand. And this is the Strand Arcade. And that was really, really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna keep walking. I just love this here. It's gonna be such a fun 10 days. All right, some people waiting for the bus or just relaxing. Oh, and a little monorail. Look at that, an Australian monorail. Right in the center here. I want to see how the McDonald's looks because when I went to Denmark, they had the cleanest McDonald's. So let's see how the Sydney McDonald's looks. I also see an Apple store. Let's give it a go and check it out. Oh, they have kiosks here. Oh wow, they have desserts similar to Paris. There's a bird inside of here. It's kind of dark. Very clean. And a little birdie right there. Oh, there's a lot of birds actually in this shop. There's some upstairs as well. So next to McDonald's here is an Apple store. I love these steps. I just have to see these. Look at this woodwork. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. King George Chambers. That's what that's called. King George Chambers inside of there. This is an Apple store and it looks to be 1, 2, 3 stories high. Wow, let me turn so you guys can see that. Wow. That's just the Apple portion, but there's like a huge building above it. But the Apple store is like, wow. So we are in Sydney, Australia, exploring what Sydney has to offer. It is day 1 of 10 days in Australia, so make sure you subscribe and come along with me on this adventure. It's my first time in Sydney, and if it's yours, then join me and we'll explore together. The breeze is really nice, but I do feel like I'm sweating, so I think that there's about 80% humidity here in Sydney. Although it's breezy, it's not overly hot. So there's Montblanc Blanc, there's Cartier across from me, and Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, Cartier, and Montblanc Blanc. So now I'm on King Street, and this is the street I was looking for. I'm trying to find a small cigar lounge. So let's see where I am. Okay, I am here, but I don't know which way to go now. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna turn into a cigar lounge so I can find my husband. All right, let's go this way. That's a nice Louis Vuitton. Gorgeous. Great, I think I found it. So, tobacco station. Louis Vuitton Sydney. I'm definitely going in there to explore. There's a line outside of Cartier. Of course. Ooh, Max Mara. Nice. CB Richard Ellis. Another Rolex store. Give you a nice look down the boulevard. All the monorail to get around right here in the center. Oh, wow. So have you ever been to Sydney, Australia? Oh my goodness, I better watch out. These trains are like, wow, you think you're just walking in the street? It's so peaceful and open, but then here comes like a big monorail. So I gotta be careful or I might get ran over. Definitely be careful of those monorails. Are they streetcars? Okay, we're on George Street here in Sydney, Australia. Oh, there's a Burberry. And they're restoring this building here. Oh, what a beautiful tree. Restoration of this building here. And it's called it's a facade renovation happening. Wow, this building is all the way back in the 1900s. It's been here. And where that train is was horse and carriage. What a beautiful piece of history. This is exactly where we're standing here. The General Post Office in Sydney. That's amazing. Okay. I just love the water in front of me. There's something drawing me closer. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll have to explore that later. I have to find this lounge. I was at the wrong spot before. Bank of South Wales. It's the Bank of South Wales. Wow. Another UGG store. I have to tell you, this weather is beautiful, breezy and nice. Oh, look at that. There's a monument and a beautifulest bird I've ever seen. Wow, look at those wings. Let's see if I can get closer without getting closer and scaring him. He is gorgeous. I have no clue what kind of bird this is, but oh wow, look at the wings on that baby. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. If you know the name of that bird, please put it in the comments. It's white with a long, long black beak. I didn't want to get too close and scare it, and there was more than one, so it must be pretty common here in Australia. I've just never seen it. Oh, you can get on and off of the shuttle here. Let me take a look at this building across. It is the National Bank of Australia. Looking at all the people having something to eat at the cafe. So it looks like they're doing a renovation of a building, but they've left some of the original parts, which usually is grandfathered in, and that's how you get to build something new around something that was existing and keep the same covenants. So I can see a part of the building in front of me here, just a little piece of it, and then they're building something brand new all around it. But typically, as long as you keep a wall or two, you're grandfathered in and you don't have to reapply. Ask me how I know. I used to be a realtor. So alright. Oh wow. So here's a Dyson store. And this is a Brookfield place. There's a Lululemon, some shopping. I tell you, there's tons of shopping here. And I've only been walking on this one street so far. It's a little souvenir shop, a duty-free, tax-free souvenir shop. You have to go under the bottom of the steps. We have a Commonwealth Bank on the other side of our street here. More construction. This is daytime here in Sydney, Australia. It's 4 p.m. on a Friday. So I am a day ahead of you guys. I got on the flight, it was Wednesday, and when I landed, it was Friday. So there you go. Okay, I have to remember to not walk on this track. Alright, so let's see if we can find this location. These are really cool. They're like pots and they're raised up with plants. I could definitely move from Las Vegas to here. What a neat place. I can't wait to explore the beaches. This area seems to be very familiar to what I see in the States. There's coffee shops. There are people that are unhoused as well as I'm going lower on George Street. And it's just hustling and bustling. It's very breezy. I don't know if you can see the breeze. But there's so much going on. There's going to be so much to see and do over these next few days. So I'm very excited for that.